Here's a quick tutorial using animated text on Android to create animated text memes. And this app is pretty simple. The only downside, my version is ad supported, so you see ads pop up periodically, but they aren't too obnoxious usually. What I do is I start out from the animated text screen. The very first thing you want to do is just click the big play button in the middle there, and it calls up a text entry screen. You can type in whatever you want. In this case, I want to pose a question of my followers on social media, and so I'm going to type that in here. I'm going to ask them, where have you seen God's beauty today? Oh, question mark. So when I type that in, when my text is basically in there, it'll be repositioned and everything depending on the presets. I hit the check mark right there, and then another little set of icons comes up. And if I want to do it just over a plain color, I can hit the little play button. But if I want a photograph, I'm going to click on the photographs, and it opens up my photos opening from anywhere I want. And so I can actually, I have it chosen, so I have photos that I've already posted in Instagram in the past. So it's just kind of a little short list from this device. And so I'm not wading through all this junk. So anyway, I'm gonna pick this photo of, it's actually a sunrise, I believe, that I took on this device. And so what it lets you do is crop and change things around with the photo. Now I have the basic settings of this set to square for an Instagram post, for instance, and you can move this around and crop and do different things. When it's in a place that you like it, you say, okay, I'm thinking about the rule of thirds, kind of the tree, I like the sky. That's going to be nice. It gives me some space for the text to be, some empty space there, but it gives me a nice image. Hit the check marks, and then it says here's the text is basically over, but you don't really see what it's going to look like until you hit the little play button in the middle there. And what it's going to do is going to give you a whole line of presets, okay, quite common in different things, and you can scan through these and see. And what you're trying to do basically is something that fits the mood of this, right? And here's a case where that doesn't really fit the mood of this. It's a little loud and obnoxious, but perhaps this with some nice script text might be something that fits a little better. And so what it's doing is it's just playing the presets, and as I change different things, it gives me, hitting buttons along the bottom, all of the A's down there, it actually gives you a lot of preset looks, including text color, a treatment on the background, like it's faded out, gives you different sort of color combinations. And I can pick any of these that I want and say, okay, and which of these is the one that I really like the best? You know, I like the original photograph a lot, so I don't want to mess it up too much, so I may do something that's pretty simple. If I hit the settings button down here in the lower right of the image, this is where I can choose what the format of the image is. I can be in landscape mode. I could do, so it's a landscape mode. It's a widescreen version of that. That works especially if I'm going to put it into a video or something, I can do that. But for social media like an Instagram, I'll probably put it in square. And if I like that, I can do whatever I want with it. I can save it. If I click the little down arrow button, I can save as a video or save as a GIF file, or I can share as those two things, and then it would share more directly to my social media. But if I save as a video, I can click this. It says building your project as an MP4, and it went ahead and did that. Project saves as MP4 on your device. If I want to view it, it opens it up, and actually this is showing now in my gallery. It's showing in my files. Where have you seen God's beauty today? If I want to find that, I can go to my Files menu on my device, and it's stored in Videos, and animated text has its own folder. So what I just created here, intro text, it puts it right there into that folder. And I have some others that I've done in the past. So basically that's how animated text works to create text, simple text animations.